Hey there, and welcome into another exciting episode of A for Effort. I'm your host, Matt, and as always, we start off giving thanks to our unofficial sponsor of the podcast, AMC A-List. $19.95 a month gets you 3 movies a week at local AMC theaters in your area. Check AMC.com for theater listings and offer availability. On today's episode, we're going to break down the 9th installment, the first spin-off in the Fast and Furious franchise, Hobbs and Shaw. During the filming of Fast 8, it became notoriously known that The Rock and Vin Diesel no longer wanted to work together. The two of them despise one another, and it thought to be a marketing ploy for the plot to the movie, but no, it's legit. It is 100% legit, and for that reason, The Rock decided to take his character of Hobbs and spin it off into his own movie, because why not, right? And he took Jason Statham's character along with him. I really had fun with this one. I'm not gonna lie. I was going in hesitant because I'm like, what's the big draw here besides seeing The Rock in another movie? You know, I like Statham, I like Idris Elba, but it was good. It was really good, and it's an action flick. It's a summer flick. It's one of those ones where you just pop the popcorn up and just sit down and enjoy the ride. You know, don't think too hard. Don't come off wondering about the plot holes and all that. And if you kind of just forget to think, then you'll enjoy yourself, because there are some plot holes. There are some moments where you're like, is that even remotely possible? Here we go, Fast and Furious world, all this shit. That's what they're known for, over the top stunts and all that shit, but it works. It plays, and it's a good movie. You know, I enjoy the combination of The Rock and Statham together. I think they're a great duo. I think they really hold up well together in the film. I have notoriously been not a huge Rock fan, but I do say whenever he has a decent enough co-star that can help him hold up the movie, that he can shine. And he has more than enough of that in this movie. There are 2 surprise cameos in this movie. I'm going to go ahead and drop spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Those surprise cameos were Ryan Reynolds and Kevin Hart. All of that helps make the movie enjoyable. The fact that your big 3, Statham, Johnson, and Elba, can hold it up, and then you have Reynolds and Hart there to kind of back you up in the end. And Helen Mirren makes an appearance as Jason Statham's mother, as usual. The one character I felt that was missing was Luke Evans, who plays Shaw's younger brother. I really felt like this was a good opportunity. Obviously, we're heading in the direction of making this its own franchise off of the mainline Fast and Furious story, and that's cool. You know, one of the things that I read after watching it that kind of got me a little bit like, is this necessary? Is that The Rock and Statham have like a punch count like thing going, where like one of them said that they can't ever lose a fight directly, and one of them said that they limit the amount of punches that they'll take in a fight, and like all this stuff. And it's like, come on guys, like, are you that much alpha male macho motherfuckers that you can't like lose a fight on screen? Come on. It's just not good for your character of the movie if you can never lose. Take the Avengers, for instance, right? You watch those movies and the heroes rarely lose, but when they do, it's impactful. It hits harder. Like Infinity War, when they all lost, like it hit hard that the heroes did not win that fight, that Thanos came out on top, right? So you come into this movie and you go into these Fast and Furious movies, and Vin Diesel and Tyrese and The Rock and Statham won't lose a fight. You guys are bound to lose fight. You're not gods. You're not the Avengers. You know, I've dubbed this group of individuals the Carvengers, because literally their cars and themselves are indestructible. It's just too much sometimes, but you gotta like let it go and enjoy the movie. I do enjoy the Fast and Furious franchise, and like I said, I did enjoy this. You know, it's gonna get an A for effort, because again, I just can't get over like the punch stuff, and I can't get over the fact that The Rock just makes some whatever movie he can get his hands on, and it's cool. You know, everyone wants a piece of The Rock. Everyone wants, you know, he's the most profitable movie star right now in Hollywood, and that's cool and all, but it's not for me. It's not something that I'm there for. You know, I'll see all his movies, I do every time, but I always end up shitting on most of them because I just don't enjoy him as an actor. This one was good. I like Statham, he's funny, and I like Reynolds, and I like Hart, and I like every aspect of this movie that revolved around him, and especially Idris Elba, who stole the show. He's great in every scene. He steals every scene he's in because he's just an amazing actor, and he just dominates screen time. So for that, A for effort. Go out and see it. It's definitely worth it. If you're interested in seeing a summer flick, it's right up that alley. It's nothing, like I said, don't think too hard. Don't go in there expecting like this magnificent plot or whatever. It's just a typical summer flick, and for that, A for effort. I have been your host, Matt. Check out all the rest of the videos on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share, and comment on those videos. Check out the Geekly Effort Weekly, where we talk about all things nerdy. You can find that on Apple, Google, and Spotify. Again, I have been your host, Matt. Come back to us next time on another exciting episode of A for Effort, where we will always have quality movie reviews.